Hi everybody, this is Terry O'Malley. Thanks for visiting our website today. Today's topic is district attorneys and judges and what motivates them. I wanted to go over this subject with you because I think it's very important when a defendant comes into a courtroom, they understand what the mindset is of some of the major players in the case. Now, a district attorney is the person who makes recommendations to the judge regarding sentencing, and it's also the person who can make plea agreements or decide to dismiss a case. And you need to understand how district attorneys are thinking about the case. What they look at is what's safe for them and what's a just result. Certainly they're concerned about doing the right thing, but not if it sacrifices or puts their career at risk. And so they're going to want to make sure that they've got a substantial justification for whatever they decide to do for you in case someone comes back later and criticizes them, or if you as a defendant turn out to be somebody different than they thought you were and you might reoffend or hurt somebody in the future. So that's very important to them, that it's a safe decision for them in terms of what they offer you. They're also concerned about whether or not their bosses are going to, in a procedural manner, approve of what they've done. District attorneys, supervisors, or the actual elected district attorney in a county will set the parameters for what a deputy district attorney can do with a case. And as long as the deputy district attorney is in accord with those policies, the district attorney is going to be in a much safer position for their career and for their job at that office, and they'll probably go along with whatever we might suggest for them. Now, another major player in the courtroom is the judge, and judges like their jobs, and it's fair for all of us to understand that. If they like their jobs, they're not going to want to do something that will subject them to public criticism or ridicule in any way from the public or from district attorneys. Judges know that district attorneys are a powerful force, and if they were to criticize a judge excessively at the time of, I don't know if I should say re-election, but certainly when they're being retained and they have a retention vote, that could cost a judge their job. And so judges overall tend to lean a little bit more towards the prosecution. You know, the prosecution is representing the people of the state of Colorado, and as a result, the judges see the district attorneys as representing the interests of the voters, or those people that might choose to retain or not retain them in the future. Secondly, a judge is always concerned about public criticism through something like a newspaper article that might later say, judge did something really generous or something that they maybe shouldn't have done, and as a result the defendant reoffended or somebody was hurt. So judges like to make sure that they're covered and that they're making decisions based on advice given them by other people, such as probation and maybe a pre-sentence investigative report, or through information from district attorneys. In that case, the judge can say, hey, I relied on people who are in the know on this particular issue, and as a result, I did what I thought was reasonable, and these people supported me.